Hey guys, today I have for you another Life in the UK test which will be helpful for your British citizenship test. So the test has 24 questions. You have 45 minutes to answer them. You need to answer 75% of the questions to pass the test, or the equivalent of 18 questions out of the 24 you will receive. And you will also have multiple answer questions. So, is everybody ready? Let's start with question number 1. Who were the first people to arrive in Britain in what we call the Stone Age? And let's have a look at our options. A. Farmers. B. Hunter-gatherers. C. Warriors. Or D. Pirates. And I'll give you guys a couple of seconds. The correct answer is B. Hunter-gatherers. The Mesolithic period is known as the Middle Stone Age. Humans were hunter-gatherers and had to catch or find everything that they ate. They moved from place to place in search for food. This is now called a nomadic lifestyle. Next question. When did Britain become permanently separated from the continent by the Channel? A. 10,000 years ago. B. 50,000 years ago. C. 15,000 years ago. Or D. 18,000 years ago. And the correct answer is A. 10,000 years ago. Around 18,000 years ago, the majority of modern-day Britain was covered by an ice age. This period persisted for thousands of years until around 10,000 years ago, after warmer weather brought the icy period to an end. Because of this, the area which is known today as the North Sea and the English Channel were filled with grassy marshland, wooded valleys and swamps, the area being known as Doggerland. This connected Britain with mainland Europe and was over 18,000 square miles or 46,620 square kilometers until a massive tsunami, struck Doggerland, which sunk it, so creating the British island. Next question. This is a true or false question. The Commonwealth has no power over its members and it cannot suspend their membership. So, is this statement true or is it false? And the correct answer is false. The Commonwealth has no power over its members, although it can suspend membership. Next question. Which of the following statements regarding the Black Death is not true? A. 1/3 of the population of England died and a similar proportion in Scotland and Wales. B. It was one of the worst disasters ever to strike Britain. C. It affected children and old people only. Or D. Following the Black Death, there were labor shortages. So which one of these statements is not true? And the correct answer is C. It affected children and old people only. In 1348, a disease, probably a form of plague, came to Britain. This was known as the Black Death. 1/3 of the population of England died, and a similar proportion in Scotland and Wales. This was one of the worst disasters ever to strike Britain. Following the Black Death, the smaller population meant that there was less need to grow cereal crops. There were labor shortages and peasants began to demand higher wages. Question number 5. Who was reigning in England when Wales became formally united with England by the Act for the Government of Wales? A. Henry VIII, B. Henry VII, C. Elizabeth I, or D. James I? And the correct answer is A. Henry VIII. During the reign of Henry VIII, Wales became formally united with England by the Act of the Government of Wales. Next question. The Elizabethan period is known for the richness of its poetry and drama, especially for the plays and poems of which playwright? A. Alexander Dumas, B. William Shakespeare, C. Charles Dickens, or D. Thomas Hardy? And the correct answer is B. William Shakespeare. The Elizabethan era is the period when Queen Elizabeth I ruled England between 1558 and 1603. This era is often considered the golden age of England because it was a time of great progress, stability, and national pride. England flourished politically and economically. It also began expanding its reach to the New World, solidifying its status as a world power. Protestant England became more unified than ever after the defeat of the Catholic Spanish Armada in 1588. It's also considered one of the most prolific eras of the English Renaissance, which saw an outpouring of poetry and drama, most notably that of William Shakespeare. This era significantly shaped the future of England and culminated in the dawn of the British Empire. Question number 7. Which of the following is not a fundamental principle of British life? A. Tolerance of those with different faiths and beliefs. B. The rule of law. C. Autocracy. Or D. Democracy. So which one is not a fundamental principle? And the correct answer is C. Autocracy. The fundamental principles of British life include tolerance of those who have different faiths and beliefs, the rule of law, democracy, individual liberty, and participation in community life. Autocracy is a government in which one person has all the power. There are two main types of autocracy: a monarchy and a dictatorship. In a monarchy, a king or queen rules the country. Next question. Which two of the following are environmental charities? So here you have two correct answers, and let's have a look at our options. A. Crisis. B. The National Trust. C. Friends of the Earth. Or D. PDSA. And the correct answers are B and C, the National Trust and Friends of the Earth. Friends of the Earth is the UK's biggest grassroots network dedicated to protecting people and the planet. The charitable trust is committed to the conservation, protection, and improvement of the environment, promoting sustainable development for the public. The National Trust is a charity and membership organization for heritage conservation in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. On their website, they say that they look after places we love, from houses, buildings, and gardens to the coast and countryside. Next question. Which flag has a diagonal red cross on a white ground? A. The Cross of St. George, patron saint of England. B. The Cross of St. Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. C. The Cross of St. David, patron saint of Wales. Or D. The Cross of St. Andrew, patron saint of Scotland. And the correct answer is B. The cross of Saint Patrick, patron saint of Ireland. On 1st of January 1801, Ireland was united with Great Britain and it became necessary to have a new national flag in which Ireland was also represented. The cross of St. Patrick was combined with the Union flag of St. George and St. Andrew to create the Union flag that has been flown ever since. The St. Patrick's cross remains in the flag, even though today only Northern Ireland is part of the United Kingdom. Question number 10. Where is the city of Swansea located? A. In England, B. In Scotland, C. In Wales, or D. In the Isle of Man? And the correct answer is C. In Wales. Swansea is a coastal city and the second largest city of Wales. A visit to Swansea is a must, taking the waterfront of Swansea Bay leading to Mumbles and onto the beautiful Gower Peninsula. Your visit would not be complete without trying one of the famous Welsh-Italian ice cream parlors. Next question. When is Christmas Eve celebrated? A. On the 24th of December, B. On the 26th of December, C. On the 25th of December, or D. On the 27th of December? And the correct answer is A. On the 24th of December. Christmas Eve is the evening or the entire day before Christmas Day, the festival commemorating the birth of Jesus. Christmas Day is observed around the world, and Christmas Eve is widely observed as a full or a partial holiday in anticipation of Christmas Day. The word Eve means the day or period of time before an occasion or an event. So Christmas Eve literally means the day before Christmas. Next question. Which British sportsman won 5 consecutive gold medals at the Olympic Games in the rowing category? A. Sir Chris Hoy, B. Christopher Dean, C. Bradley Wiggins, or D. Sir Steve Redgrave? And the correct answer is D. Sir Steve Redgrave. Sir Steve Redgrave won gold medals in rowing in 5 consecutive Olympic Games, and he is one of Britain's greatest Olympians. Most famous as the winner of the unprecedented 5 gold medals, his accomplishments in the history of British rowing are unequaled. Next question. What is the name of the centerpiece to the Remembrance Day service located in Whitehall, London? A. Cenotaph, B. Stonehenge, C. Grimsby, or D. Scunthorpe? And the correct answer is A. Cenotaph. The Cenotaph in Whitehall is the site of the annual Remembrance Day service, which is attended by the King, politicians, and also foreign ambassadors. Next question. Who was the inventor of the World Wide Web, or WWW? A. Sir Tim Berners-Lee, B. Sir Peter Mansfield, C. Sir Ian Wilmot, or D. Sir Bernard Lovell? And the correct answer is A. Sir Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee, a British scientist, invented the World Wide Web in 1989 whilst he was working at CERN. It was originally conceived and developed to meet the demand for automated information sharing between scientists in universities and institutes around the world. Information was successfully transferred via the web for the first time on 25th of December 1990. So that was a great Christmas gift. Question number 15. This one is a 5-answer choice question. What does the UK offer to its residents or citizens? A. Freedom of belief and religion. B. Freedom of speech. C. Free university tuition fees. D. Freedom from unfair discrimination. E. A right to a fair trial. Or F. A right to join in the election of a government. So you have 5 correct answers here. And the correct answers are A. Freedom of belief and religion. B. Freedom of speech. D. Freedom from unfair discrimination. E. A right to a fair trial. And F. A right to join in the election of a government. So UK does not offer free university tuition fees. The UK is truly multicultural, welcoming people from all over the world with a long history of immigration. This is especially obvious in major cities like London, Manchester, and Edinburgh. There are over 300 languages which are spoken in London alone, which is more than any other city in the world. Next question. When did the Wars of the Roses start? A. In 1388, B. in 1455, C. in 1462, or D. in 1478. And the correct answer is B. in 1455. In 1455, a civil war was begun to decide who should be King of England. It was fought between the supporters of two families, the House of Lancaster and the House of York. This war was called the Wars of the Roses because the symbol of Lancaster was a red rose and the symbol of York was a white rose. Next question. How many members does the Scottish Parliament have? A. 60 members. B. 90 members. C. 120 members. Or D. 129 members. And the correct answer is D. 129 members. There are 129 members of the Scottish Parliament, also known as MSPs, elected by a form of proportional representation, not to be confused with MPs in England. So in Scotland they are called MSPs. What does the term coalition refer to? A. If no political party wins a majority, a new election is held to vote for one of the top two parties only. B. The candidate who gets the most votes is elected. C. If no political party wins a majority, two parties may join and govern together. Or D. If an MP dies or resigns, there will be a fresh election. And the correct answer is C. If no political party wins a majority, two parties may join and govern together. The government is usually formed by the party which wins the majority of constituencies, but if no party wins a majority, two parties, they can join together to form a coalition. Next question. This is another true or false question. So let's see if this statement is true or false. The public can listen to debates in the Palace of Westminster from public galleries in both the House of Commons and the House of Lords. So is this statement true or is it false? And let's have a look. This statement is true. You can visit the public galleries in the House of Commons and also the House of Lords, and you can watch MPs and peers question the government and debate current issues and legislation. UK residents and overseas visitors, they can watch debates in both houses. This is free of charge for all the visitors. The galleries are open to the public from Monday to Thursday and sometimes Friday. You don't need tickets to get to the general debates. However, tickets are required for Prime Minister's questions, and you can also request tickets in advance for ministerial question time. Question number 20. This is another true or false question or statement. Pool and darts are traditional pub games. So is this statement true or is it false? And let's have a look. The statement is true. There are several traditional pub games in the United Kingdom. Darts, bar billiards or skittles, pool, playing cards and dominoes are commonplace in pubs as entertainment for drinkers along with live bands and comedians. Next question. When did the United Kingdom formally leave the European Union? A. On 31st of January 2019. B. On 30th of January 2020. C. On 31st of January 2020. Or D. On 30th of January 2019. And the correct answer is C. On 31st of January 2020. Following a referendum which was on 23rd of June 2016, Brexit officially took place at 11 p.m. on 31st of January 2020. The UK is the only sovereign country to leave the European Union. It was a member state of the EU or its predecessor, the European Communities, since 1st of January 1973. Question number 22. What is the minimum age requirement in the United Kingdom to drink wine or beer with a meal provided you are with someone over 18? A. 14 years old, B. 15 years old, C. 16 years old, or D. 17 years old? And the correct answer is C. 16 years old. When they are 16, people can drink wine or beer with a meal in a hotel or restaurant, including the eating areas in pubs, as long as the 16-year-olds are with someone over the age of 18. Question number 23. Who is the spiritual leader of the Church of England? A. The Pope. B. The Archbishop of Canterbury. C. Saint Augustine. Or D. Saint Columba. And the correct answer is B. The Archbishop of Canterbury. The church is led by the Archbishops of Canterbury and York and 106 other bishops. They provide guidance and direction to the churches across the country, and they make decisions on the church in society. The Archbishop is the most senior bishop of the church. He fills a unique position in the worldwide Anglican Church as the spiritual leader. Together, they both lead the vision and direction of the Church of England. And we got to our last question for today, which is question number 24. And this is a true or false question or statement, if you will. Civil servants cannot stand for public office. Is this true or is it false? The statement is in fact true. Most citizens of the UK, Ireland, or the Commonwealth, aged 18 or over, they can stand for public office. But there are some exceptions, including members of the armed forces, civil servants, or people found guilty of certain criminal offenses who cannot stand for public office. And with this, we got to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay safe. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.